Hello. After testing this thing several times, I think it's finally working. Um, yeah, okay, there we go. My mouse click up here. Um, yeah, there we go. Hi, nice, excellent. Move her, move me back to cover the text to cover the text box. This oh, 11:30. It's not. Um, I I don't know if you can. It yeah, as well. I did move servers. A friend of mine and my husband may be playing the game, so we put this. Well, this is an alt character of mine. I don't think I've. Yeah, I may have shown my main before in the past. You see a bunch of. I'm clicking on the wrong one. Yeah, no, sorry. You see a bunch of videos that was just recorded recently. I had them on another channel, and I decided I just put all the gaming related videos that I made into this YouTube channel. So I'm gonna record a bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to an actual instant dungeon or whatever, but we'll see how far we get. Um, as mentioned, probably on a description of this YouTube channel, I do have health problems, so this probably will be only like a couple of hours long. Made myself a nice iced shaken espresso, chocolate syrup and chocolate almond milk. That's what I'm drinking on. But yeah, I'm a little more comfortable with while nobody's here. My husband's at work. Um, usually I just last like a couple of hours. Because I get tired easily. But here's hoping that I'll have the energy and motivation to try to do this again. Last time we played this character, I had recorded. Yeah, you'll see on some of these videos I just recently posted that it says it was originally recorded at a certain date and not the date that I posted that. That's why, that's what I was telling you. I had it on another channel and I just moved. It took a while to up action, but yeah. Still is what you needed to speak with us. It sounded rather urgent. He's this alt character. Oh yeah, I changed the hairstyle. Gave him a little bit of hair. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna pop my neck. So we'll do a little bit of story and see how far we get. I don't remember. I mean, I know this is Shadow, right? No, no. Yeah, Shadowbringers. That's right. That's the expansion we're on this character. I used to be like one expansion behind until Dawn Trail happened, and we got behind and hadn't been playing in a while. But we'll get on with it. And don't know if you found this interesting, because today I may just be reading story and stuff, and whatever side quests that may be popping up. But yeah. We are. Oh, New Holland Novus. That's right. Never mind. We'll not yet. We'll do that some other time. It's not really too necessary. It says something about because it's at 49, and I'm well past that. I think you do get a ring. If you do get a ring now, he did the. I really don't. Anyway, without further ado. It's not voice acted. Hopefully the voices will pick up well when it is voice acted. I had to go through, I don't know, nearly half a dozen tests to first get my voice to pick up and then get to the game sound to pick up. At least I learned my lesson and actually testing it before I trying to, do the official recording. Istola says the others are with the Exarch. Before we join them, there is something I wish to confirm. Tell me, is it Reen? I think that's how they say her name. Tell me, Reen, have you noticed anything peculiar about Sora's appearance of late? Anything at all? Speak freely, he won't mind. How do you know if I'll mind or not? I'm just gonna assume that I won't mind. Anyway, well, since Mensilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside him, though I didn't think anything of it at first. But after we defeated the Warden in Amarang, I realized something was wrong. Yeah, I have 2 months up. Oh, yeah, spoiler. You've absorbed its ether, Sora, and the light within you has grown monstrous. Ooh. Then it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? Huh? Well, ouch! All of a sudden, I am not feeling too well. Sora? I don't know. No, not well. Not well at all. If naught is done, this will only get worse. Well, yeah. Reen, with the power of the Oracle, you have gained some measure of control over light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for him? Extinguishing it is out of the question. Even at her strongest, Menfilia could only hold back the light. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. We have no choice but to rely on Orion J and his secret. If the next battle is to be the last, you may yet be able to play your part, but you will need all of your strength. I will discuss strategy with the others and see that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return to your chambers and rest until then. Understood? Yes, mother. That's funny. Did I ever choose that? I don't remember if I chose that on my, main or not. Although, the way I play Guy... Yeah, there's a, I am not pausing the video. Oh, hold on. It's a pain. Also a pain to edit, as it is. There's a split in my nail. I had to go get a nail fibers. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the way I usually play guy characters are they're more kinder and nicer and gentlemanly. Whereas my female characters are very, I don't know. Yeah, sorry for not pausing this video in the middle of recording and just do that for. I'm gonna say that. Yes, mother. Did she say anything to that? Ha! None of that, cheek, or I will take you cross my knee. Oh my god, really? Well, that's funny. Now off with you to the penance. We will call for you when the time comes. Of course you will. You always do. Up to me to save the day and all that. Yeah. Down there. Wait, what? Do you believe in magic? I'm not sure. Let's go to. So we're going. Oh yeah, it could be the job quest for. Guess that would make sense. 75. Guess I was playing that. Originally he was playing Dragoon actually. Then I switched. It could be that. Not really side quest right now, and I'm focusing on his warrior. Anyway, so let's go attempt to rest. Is everything alright, sir? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed would improve matters. Your room is ready if you care to retire. Very good if you need anything at all. Pray, do not hesitate. When he said, oh, so I'm not too far away. Well, almost 2 levels ahead, but. Cutscene. Is what's his face gonna be there? Yes, he is. Figured so. Hello, Orbit. Is this where you've been hiding?
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang?
I don't remember. Oh, Almarang, that I did, the last thing I did was Malik as well and all of that.
Minfilia is gone then.
Yeah.
Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
Yeah, something to do with me, apparently. Hopefully NPC voices are, going up. Darn face. Look.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
Ooh, look, something happened.
What just happened?
I don't know, you tell me. Thinking face. There was something nefarious. Yeah.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Thanks, Hope.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you. Is everything all right? That pain again? And did it pass?
Do we not tell the others about the dude we're seeing? The Arthur?
Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer.
Yeah, you went...
Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what. When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come, and the wars yet unwon. The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you. Of that I have no doubt. Even if I had my pick of every Reflections heroes, I could not have asked for a finer champion. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
Be later, after the liberation of Alamino. Dragon on the foot. have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next then? Let's just worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship's still in one piece. Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. God, by the sound of that last one, I reckon the Knights 12 might be the Knights rubble now. Is there nothing else we can do? Dude, look around you. This is war. It's the sickness, and it spreads to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East faring no better. There'll be nothing left of us when this is over. This world is beyond safe. I never tire of that story. When the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Was it an hour of heaven told the story? Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. Have faith, my friend. We will find him. Or the future. Or possible future. Now I'm fine. There is a real side quest there. Oh, they both sing? Oh, that's right. That's what they do to side quests now. So it might not actually be the, how you call it? Quest? It would be like a regular. Maybe we'll do some side quests. It looks like there's only 2, so. Oh, stranger, please, you must help me. I fled here from Holminster Switch, but I lost my necklace along the way. My necklace was missing as I passed the Church of the First Light, but I couldn't go back. And now the guard tells me, excuse me, that Lakeland is too dangerous for me to go and search for it. I know I should be glad that I escaped with my life, and I am, but that necklace was a gift from my father, and it's all that I have to remember him by. If you can travel freely, then please bring it back to me. Okay. Then we'll do this one, and then that one. Oh, return to Eulmore. way his face lights up at your approach, the manager of Sweet has been waiting for you. Ah, Master Kaze, I trust you had a pleasant rest. While you were ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exarch. He bids you come to the ocular at your earliest convenience. And sir, or wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pray for your safe return. May the night keep you. Okay, and this one. Scars of War. Oh, it's like a side story, isn't it? And on the ring, if I'm not mistaken, is that Ma will is that how you say it? We're gonna best I can. Is concerned for the well-being. Oh, for whoa! I can't take it. That sounds so dramatic. Whatever am I to do about him? If only. Oh, don't think up on. Wait, I know you. You're Sora. Oh, lucky day. Well, I was just thinking to myself, if only a great hero like Sora were here, he'd know what to do. You'll help me, yes? Oh, please say you will. Look at me. Have you ever seen anyone so pathetic? Oh God, rubbing it on thick, huh? I have nowhere else to turn. Without you, I'm as good as Come down, dude. Forgive me, I'm a habit of getting ahead of myself. Anyhow, it's both a pleasure and an honor to meet you in the flesh. My name is Malwood, and I'm a woodcutter by trade. I spend most of my days harvesting lumber from the woodland that's around the Ostal Imperative. In fact, I was making a delivery to the Imperative the other day when the Sin Eaters attacked. I was cowering in a corner, but I was able to witness your exploits and batter from afar. Wicked fight! I've never seen someone fight like that. How formidable! How fierce! How ferocious you are! Why, I wager you're even stronger than Polis. Whoever that is. Oh, the friend, yeah. Oh, right. There I go again. Polis is a friend of mine, you see. Best friend I've ever known. He's a member of the Guard at the Imperative, and a warrior of no small repute. They say people have lost count of how many Sin Eaters he's slain. And yet, for the gods only know what reason, he just hasn't been acting like himself of late. I asked him time and again if anything's the matter, but he just frowns and shakes his head. Perhaps he feels that a humble woodcutter like myself wouldn't understand. But you, if a hero like you could approach him, perhaps he'd feel more comfortable laying his troubles bare. There's no guarantee it'll work, but I dare say it's our best hope. In any event, I'm certain you'd enjoy each other's company. Why, you could regale one another with tales of adventure, discuss strategies and tactics for fighting the Sin Eaters, and so much more. I was just on my way to pay him a visit at the Imperative. You'll join me there, won't you? It would mean ever so much to me and Tolis both. Oh, also, like... Okay, that quest is there, and this quest is there. Start. Let's just teleport. That. Still have some of those. I got like a few of the gold chocobo feathers for moving on to the server. It's like free from a congestion one. And yeah. So I got that. A little bit of jet black dye and like 10 of the etherite tickets. But I already actually had the other map. has this many, or just appeared? They're doing side quests? Maybe this session will just be a bunch of side quests. I don't know if it's boring to y'all, but let's do something. You there, get ready to run. Time is up with the essence. Huh? Our new Eulmore has escaped into the forest. The carnivorous beasts and bandits filled forest. Mr. White, contacts with Custarium told me it was meant to be trained. Anyway, we need as many people as possible. They're looking for it. Its handler is leading the search, as he should, in the forest of the lost shepherd. Go, go! We will... Oh yeah, there was some kind of... I technically though, something story, and I'm ahead. I guess I'll be okay. Maybe I was saving them for a different class. I might forget about that. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I will go and do story. I am ahead. I'm 79. I'm ahead of story. I'm about 2 levels ahead. So while there is gear and good stuff. Crafting, gathering things. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll focus on supporting now. This was voice acted. Yeah, there's me. Hello. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're dealing with what's in space.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest? That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring Night to much of Northrend. Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will
find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Norvrant once and for all. It will be a new beginning for the First. A chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
I'm not.
Do you hear? Your dreams of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
Shrugs.
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. It would be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception.
You still seem to have a superiority complex.
Everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll find out.
You won't object if I borrow your plaything? In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land.
Idiot. That's the point. Let me just shut up.
Annihilation.
Hopefully
We sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
The two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes, yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you? Two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved.
Yeah, well, we were more than just half. We were split into how many?
Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard. A flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Ascian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
I think it's not their fault that they're split. Still, I wonder if we're out on our own.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Eulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack, by all indication.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry's concern for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Eulmore will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We should begin by assembling in right. There we may assess the situation in Eulmore and decide how best to proceed.
Oh, it's my warrior. It's my warrior quest. Or my tank quest. Yeah, I should do. You technically get anything, but I will do that. Yeah, we'll focus on the story. I think that's what it does. All side quests is sync to 70. Yeah, definitely. I'll save them for. Yeah, there is a lot of side quests. Yes, what does Alpha have to say? Probably not voice acted. Yeah, there you are, Sora. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. I don't know how to say that word. It has been a while, has it not, since the two of us have entered Eulmore, since we faced Lord Voltry, and I feel such fury as I have never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles I found the answer. In Voltry's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure to the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of my past follies flooding back. The Crystal Brave situation, yeah. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Oh, he's worse than him, though. Vulture's still worse. He at least tried to. Whether I will accept it with a good grace, but he will accept it with a good grace I did is another question. What is it, Rean? Do you sense the Light Warden? I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. It's time we were on our way in any case. Let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Sora, as a precaution, may I ask that you go first, to ensure that the path is clear. The closer we are to Eulmore, the more I worry that Rean may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. That voice the same as that dialogue voice? Yeah. Oh, so wait, no flying. I did not have flying. Am I running into a fence? Oh my god, this is slow. You held the civilian, but he does not respond and continues in his line of rep. Agitated man. Lord Walter, we hear we wail. Basically just using those giant frog animations. Mission has begun on a strange note. Well. Good. Good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you noticed people behaving strangely along the path. It's more of the same here. You stolen and LSA are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. Oh, yeah, option. I'll just take it.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthri's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Okay, are you Alice? Alice, yeah.
We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get closer.
Oh, so that one's Alfino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about, so I accosted him, only to have him call me Alfino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Eulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave, not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorthri starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
It is like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armoray.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorthri after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see. This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just meal. Eulmore doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
Yep.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vorthri wieldeth power over Sin Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? It would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave. Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vorthri's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there. And I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Oh, it's like an instant fight thingy. Yeah, I'm not going to pause the video because I don't want to deal with being gone for only a minute. Bathroom break, so yeah, it's just a minute and I don't want to split the video. So I'm going to just be right back. Okay. We will proceed. Proceed. My heart is gripped by an unshakable sense of foreboding, let us proceed with all care. We are like to encounter Ranjit again. One can only hope he's still licking his wounds. Yet, even without him, Eulmore is an eminently defensible city, as you doubtless gleaned during your visit. When last I set foot inside its walls, I almost mistook it for old Limsa. But it is full of unpleasant surprises, all of which is a long way of saying be on your guard. The uppermost level of the city houses Voltree's chambers. He must keep the warden close. Yeah, well, Neil is Zen eater? Wait, we all scoffed the stuff without a second thought. I never got near as much as the others, but ugh. The bitter greens and bony fish I got by don't seem so bad no more. I'm fine, Laura, shaking with fury, but fine, let's go. That Voltree should so brazenly exert his influence over the people bespeaks his desperation. He would not go quietly. You gonna have to talk to the spiritual man? What's happening? What's wrong with everyone? Anyway. Sometimes I like to read what the inside people say. But when we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Instant spite.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Oh my. Yeah, that's a stronger and stronger influence, huh? And they're compelled to obey.
Long live Lord
zombie-like.
4-3.
Oh, that's kind of.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Volthra's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphano. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Yeah. I'll render it again. Hopefully,
Try and stop it!
Keep it up!
back later. Show's over. I'll break your funny bone. Gift for you. Nice jester!
Why did I do that? What? Oh, this way. Okay. Oh, I guess, oh, leave him to me, press on. Ah, now I see it, it's an attack. Oh, thank you. Okay, I mean. Oh, cutscene. Oh, yep, there he is.
You will find my master in his chamber. But only should you kill me this day. And you will not. You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy.
Good thing to record.
Come, let us settle this once and for all.
Okay, dude. Maybe being a tank, maybe will be a little better. out how to do that. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about standing in a safe place, not making a safe place. At least I didn't die. Yeah, it was fun. Oh, that's the dope world. Come on, dude. There we go. Yay. I did it. Yay. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Survived it, huh? Yep, there he goes. Bye bye. He wanted to be the one that off-filmed, didn't he? This system appeared to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Vol 3 is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can. Okay. Gross, dude. Gross.
Lord Vorthree! Your reign of tyranny is at an end! For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused! And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance.
No, he isn't.
For the...
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Damn himself. Gross.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world.
Yeah, you're not doing it in the right way, dude.
Me? Unseated? No.
Gross.
It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I will not be brought low by maggots like you!
Oh, tantrum. Ew, dude. Well, you have no choice. Deal with him. I mean, you could deal with him here and now, but no, that's not gonna happen. Spoilers, is not gonna happen.
Oh, yes.
We'll see.
Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Ew. Especially if you know what that is. Gross. Ugh. Yep, I'm not looking at that.
Oh God, no. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Ew. I was kind of time we lift that body though.
Where did he go?
I mean, that's why we have a dungeon to do. And a trial.
What in the heavens?
Did Vorthri do that?
How we get there?
Wait. That is Mount Golg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds. Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, If it's decided, let's all get to work.
Good news, Sora. It would seem that Rain is indeed able to reverse the effects of Fortress influence. Even as we speak, she's sentenced to the afflicted in turn. The problem being there's no instant. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting, and would appreciate your help if you're willing. Okay. So, here's some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate it if you could assist with this task. Now, those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelict and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Reen know. Let's go to first. And that's the home point. Yeah. See? What happened? Oh. Oh, here's someone. Daily. Oh, well, definitely. And up. Well, thank you so much. When she began, I can translate if no one did. Oh yeah, the main. Somewhere. Here it is. And yeah. Here you are, sir. I finished aiding this man. Now for the next one. I did some things, yeah. More out in derelicts below, you say? So many of them. But Mephilia trusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. Bring this all to you. Oh, that would certainly make it easier for me to work. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best to keep pace.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Roll that.
Let me handle this.
Sure you can. He's a diplomatic boy, so...
Citizens of Eulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vorthri is a sin eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthri's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthri's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream. But now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vorthri.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vorthri has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. But after the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthri took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a Talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
Yep.
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
You motivated them, I guess.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
The ladder is situated to the north and west of Bright. Let us make our way there. Let us go there. That big thing. That's what they call the ladder. More about the lift, or a elevator, not a ladder, but whatever. May go wrong after 20 years of disuse. Let us be doubly thorough with its maintenance. First things first, a 50-point inspection. Wouldn't do to have them falling to pieces now. Why are you standing there gawping? There's lots to be done, so go make yourself useful. But dude... To see my darling Chai so engrossed in his work, I think I'm falling in love again. Bottom rung, they call this place. How very apt. Apparently it used to be the control center for the ladder and a bustling hub of transport. Its glory days are far behind it. Sora, dost thou see yonder pair of talos? For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Tribe prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Yistola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. Okay, cool, leave it to me. I think, Sora, directly to the south thou wilt find a dry dock, Vinmont's yard. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. Got to speak. How far down is your down there? Right down. Oopsie. Here. Ooh, there, Sinner. I haven't seen you around here before. New to Gay Town, I take it. If you need lumber for a shop, you come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though that would cost extra. Need it for thing, yeah. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, least you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber is lying about the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Gristle for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Stack. Taking stock for Earth. This? Are you? Well, last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted through, though, so we tossed them out. Oi, listen, another load just arrived. 13 planks all told, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Right then, bring the good ones here and be sure to let Earth know as well. So, how many planks does that make now? And you're writing those numbers down anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. Yeah. 11. Do I have to actually do the math? 11 plus something. 24. 61, 60, 59. 9 plus 12. 106. If I have to tell up them. Done, are you? So how many planks did you count? That's exactly what I counted. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? You were serious about the ladder? If that's the case, please let me help with the work. So we're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fella you say is in charge. You reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on his project? And probably welcome to help. Maybe, hopefully. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. Okay, cool. And get over. Go behind them. Eulmore have rallied quite impressively. Amidst great adversity, a little purpose never goes astray. Oh, Sora, I heard you went to find lumber. From afar, the ladder looks like it was made entirely of metal, but there's actually a lot of wood if you look for it. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to procure the lumber? Well, to secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides, their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not, but that the work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us evermore to journey thither. Whatsoever may await us when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. Ah, but prematurely do I give myself to instance musing. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountains, detached from the land as it is. For the present, sword up here, we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou should take thine ease for the time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Dungeon 2. And trial.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Eulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible?
Yeah, well.
Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them. Crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Eulmore. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones. A difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise.
Surprise. Why are you surprised?
It's a compliment. Take it. The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarok. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this. Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. There was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exile? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl? What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
Oh, I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
It's alive.
Oh, onward.
I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, aye. But solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett Silk.
I mean, an antagonist you can sympathize with, but doesn't mean that the end is justified.
All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that, especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else. That's the spirit. Come on, then.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day.
Nothing to see until they probably wonder who I'm waving to.
Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
Here we finally are at the top rung. The others should have rather alone. No, after the story, come up here. There's something I need you to see. Oh. Let's find out. No, up somewhere. Up here? Oh, up here. yeah, okay. There appears to be a village. Yep, village. There's a village, Sora, over to the northeast. So there is. Yet, after 2 decades without the latter in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. Nor I, but that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look. No. I'm trying to click on this. Not mysterious person. Running away from me. No, don't run away. Wait, you want to got phrase back to this. There's someone, right? But they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit. And I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others sin. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Okay. I hope to at least try to go to the right here. That thing, and it's aggro me. I don't like that. You like not aggro me? Damn. Oh, I didn't notice that. You hear faint sounds from inside the building, however the door refuses to budge. Guide victuals? However you say it. Guys. Let's see. Cups are half empty, or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. Yay. So people are living here. What news store? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. I couldn't find a mysterious reference. Miss Elizabeth. Yet no, people are living here. You can tell. Definitely. Indeed, while there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? I don't know. Are we? Hi, dude. Yeah, but how did you... You're Tristal, the artist from Eulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you. Bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. I could say the very same to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, but tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Eulmore. How did you get here without the ladder being in? As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the Bright Cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did anyway, until the Mount Gold broke away from the earth. Then, just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. As you feared whoever was coming up, would threaten your life. Aye, but I see now that there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? Stop. Valtteri did the thing. So Valtteri is a Sin Eater, and he's fled to Mount Gold? This is a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there is anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristan. To begin with, we request your people's permission to the area. I don't say that. If we are to confront Valtteri, we must find a way to reach Mount Gold. Of course, you are lending our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. More so than the revelation that Valtteri is Sin Eater, I'm surprised that the free citizens of Eulmore can come together to work on the ladder. Is it possible for people to change so quickly? I'm pleased to see the villagers are no longer wary of us. I shall take the opportunity to ask about that goal. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Sora and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Okay. Oh? Very well then. Just take care out there. Yeah. Quest. Oopsie. Need to actually see where I'm going. That would probably be a good idea. Maybe we can work our way to... The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east. You will be kind to as we can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking a what we see along the way. In a short while. double up